My mom gave our family house only to my sister. Growing up, I always knew my mom loved my sister more. Everyone did. My sister Chloe was the sunshine, loud, beautiful, and confident. She could do no wrong in mom's eyes. I was quieter, more serious, the kind of daughter who did everything right but never quite enough. If Chloe forgot to clean the kitchen, mom laughed it off. If I forgot, she'd sigh and say, "You need to be more like your sister." I used to think I was just being sensitive, but as I got older, it became impossible to ignore. When Chloe dropped out of college, mom called her brave. When I graduated with honors, she said, "That's nice, honey," and went back to scrolling on her phone. The final straw came last Christmas. Chloe had just moved back home after breaking up with her boyfriend. Mom turned the whole holiday into a pity party for her. Gifts, attention, comfort. Meanwhile, I had saved up for months to buy mom a necklace she'd been talking about for years. When she opened it, she smiled for half a second, then said, "Oh, that's sweet." Not even 5 minutes later, Chloe handed her a cheap scented candle and mom burst into tears, hugging her like she'd given her the moon. That night, I sat in my old bedroom, crying. I wasn't jealous. I was just tired of being invisible. So when Chloe told me mom was thinking of selling the house, I decided to step up. I offered to help with the legal stuff, paperwork, and moving. Mom said, "That's nice, but Chloe's already handling it." Except Chloe wasn't. She had no idea what she was doing. A few weeks later, I found out mom had transferred the deed of the house, not to both of us, but to Chloe only. I confronted her. "You gave Chloe the house? Why?" She said, "Because she needs stability. You're doing fine on your own." I couldn't believe it. "You always say that. You punish me for being independent." She frowned. "Don't talk to me like that. I've done everything for you girls." I said, "No, you've done everything for her. You've never even asked how I'm doing." Her voice went cold. "You're being dramatic." I left the house that night shaking with anger. A few days later, Chloe came to see me. She looked uncomfortable. "Mom told me what happened," she said. "I didn't ask for the house, you know." I nodded. "I know. It's not your fault." Then she said quietly, "But I think you should know. Mom took out a loan against it. She said it was for emergencies, but she's been sending me money every month." My heart sank. Mom had basically mortgaged her home to keep spoiling Chloe, and she'd lied to me about it. That night, I called mom. "Do you even realize what you're doing to her?" I asked. She snapped, "You wouldn't understand. You've never needed me like she does." And that's when it hit me. Mom didn't love Chloe more because she was better. She loved her more because she needed to feel needed. I hung up without saying goodbye. It's been 6 months since then. I've stopped visiting as much. Chloe and I still talk, but we both know things will never be the same. Last week, mom called out of the blue. She sounded small, tired. She said, "The bank is taking the house." I felt a mix of sadness and anger. I offered to help her find a place to stay. She whispered, "You're still my daughter." Even if I wasn't the best mother, I wanted to say, "You weren't even close." But instead I said, "I know." Because sometimes forgiveness isn't for them, it's for us. I still love her, but I've learned that love doesn't mean letting someone keep breaking you just because they share your blood.